What's up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my new official drum kit, Akimbo. Links will be in the description and comment section below if at any point you feel like you want to get it. Now, with that being said, I will be changing the format of the description by linking any kits I use below from now on. I just won't always make videos on stuff, so just know the links will be below from now on. And like I always say, don't get the kit just to support, get it if you actually like it. All right. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and I'm going to show you the kit. All right, so here's the kit, and I'm gonna just briefly go through the sounds. If you want to see every single sound so you know what you're getting, the video will be linked on the actual page for the kit. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna just go through like. Now, when you see something that says 2.0 for these 808s, it just means, or like 1.5 right here, it just means it has more bottom, right? Or like the harmonics are different. So we have this one. You can see that one has a lot more bottom to it, and so on. So I'm gonna use this one, and then we have these modifiers, which will just turn the 808. Use this one, right? And it just something like this, right? It'll shorten up the 808, and all of these do different things. Okay, just to save time. So I'm gonna just breeze through like claps and Foley and stuff, because I mean, come on, the claps. Okay, so let's actually. Okay. And I'm gonna use this one. I use this one a lot. They're claps, okay? Foley, just like real life sounds and stuff. Use that, okay? And then we got effects. There's a lot of effects, right? I use these very like slightly, mainly on like lo-fi stuff. Verses, we got a lot of sound effects here. Okay, then transitions, and then like voice effects, and then these are useless. I just call them the useless vox because I'm telling you, they like just people talking and stuff. Okay, now we have white noise. This is more for lo-fi stuff. Like, I mean, you can read, right? So you can clearly see what they are, right? You probably can't hear them because it's like super low and ambient, so you'll have to actually drag it in. So now the hi-hats, okay? We got a lot of midis here. It's a lot of midis, and let me drag in. I'll just drag in my normal hi-hat. So we got some weird ones, okay, and we got some simple ones, okay? It's a lot of them, and I think I'm gonna use. This one looks pretty decent. Okay. All right, moving on. I just want to get through these. And kicks, they're pretty self kicks. Okay. I'll drag in my normal ones. And then we have this. I'll go over this right after how to use that. So now I have open hats. Grab this one. And then we have a lot of perks. We got these loops. Right, you can hear all of those later. I'm gonna use this, and then, you know, mouse drums. A lot of y'all know these. I'll probably just use like a little snare. Then we have our snares. Probably use that one. All right, and then we have the vocal chops and stuff. I make sure they're all the same key just so it's easier to transpose. Vocal runs, and we have this vocal drip. So you pull this in, and it has legacy effects on it and stuff. All right, and then all you gotta do is just drop your vocal there. All right, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna go through this real quick. So we have an automation kit. So pretty much, if you want to, you can right click, create automation. What you can do is drag these over, and it'll automate whatever you want. And as you can see, right, and there's 15 of those. So right now I'm gonna show you the master kit and what it looks like. All right, so here's the master. So this is a template that you can use if you have FL. And then everything here is already done for you. All you have to do is drag in your sounds and adjust, obviously, because not every sound is the same level. You should have a pretty good master, and I have directions built in here, writing in some messages here and stuff. And then all of the files are here. So I'll just kind of. Right, and then I got all this. All right, but that's it for the kit, man. Again, links will be in the description if you do want to cop. So let's go ahead and get to the tutorial / cookup. All right, so this is the cookup part. Now this is going to be kind of like a tutorial and follow along. So if you do want to do that, you can. So I'm just grabbing a scale, and I think we can use, let's just use sharp. All right, let's close this, and I'm gonna start with the piano. Okay, now I'll show you the sounds as I go through them. So let's go here, and I probably want to pull this on a different one. Okay, so let's start with some chords. Now, what I'm gonna do is actually change this to green. So let's build up into the chord rather than starting on here, because then because if we do that, we're gonna get like basic melodies, right? So let's pretty much just flip this. Copy this over, and then maybe go down. All right, so now what we could do is just make a chord from these notes, and let's pull this one down. Make sure these are in place. Let's do the next one. Kind of get confusing looking at it. Make sure it's zoomed in enough. All right, so I like that. So what I'm gonna do is actually just take the middle note, and all I'm doing right now is just using techniques that I've showed you in previous videos. Pull that up, and I think we just went over this not too long ago, or last video. And I'm gonna take this one, copy it, pull it up an octave, copy it, pull it up an octave, and let's see how that sounds. All right, I like that. So let's move on and actually build a melody within here. All right, so here's just some tips for your melody making. So what you can do here is you can switch grids every now and then. So on this first part, we use the 1/3 grid, and this will make your melodies a lot more unique. And if you have trouble starting the melody, like you just don't know what first note to put down, since we pull this up an octave, pull this down, and what you can do is be like, okay, so B was the last note we placed. So what you can do is continue the chord and copy these up, right? And these are just brainless things that you can do to make it work for you, right? And I have to use these a lot during videos because I have to explain so much, and it's kind of hard. Sometimes I want to explore more, but I can't because I'm explaining something. So, right, and then maybe we could add something like this. All right, so now let's move to the 1/4, and we can just reuse that F sharp, right? Pull this down. All right, so that's a chord right there. And then let's do something like this. And then I want to kind of pull up to that note, so I'm gonna just do something like, let me see. I think that might be too. Okay, I actually like that. Let's pull that out. Let's go to 1/3. And again, we're just flipping back and forth just to switch it up. And the thirds will give you a lot more space to work with too, so. And let's use this G. And then all we have to do is just pull this down an octave. Then over here, we can just insert some stuff. So let's go back to 1/4. And I kind of want to do like a little trickle down. And then let's just put a C in there. See what that sounds like. Okay, I like that. So that's the first part. So now let's add variation on this side. All right, so all we're gonna do is just copy it over and just take away notes. We do something like this. Let me zoom in on this side. I just want to kind of just make it just have a lot less energy, pretty much. Let's maybe try a different chord combo. All right, so sounding good so far. Again, our goal is just to make it sound a lot less energy on this part. And let me see, let's try to move one of these notes. I kind of like it with this one. All right, so let's press Control A and then Control R to give it a little bit of velocity variation. And now we have our melody. And then we want it to repeat. All right, so that's it. So now let's go ahead and throw this on the other VST. All right, so to save time, I just went ahead and copied these over, and I decided to pull the piano up an octave just so it's a lot less muddy. So I'll put it down. All right, it sounds a lot cleaner than it lower. And then I just put the original chords on this little bell here, and I'll show you the sound for that. So custom sound. All right, and then we got this other bell. All right, and then we have this right here, this little plugin. It's like a sequencer. I don't know if you can see the bottom, but okay. And it's just for a different type of sound to combo with this, so it can sound like a hook. So that's it. And then now let's go ahead and do the drums. Now we're on to our 808. So all we gotta do is just copy these bass notes. And then we just adjust to the beat. All right, so now we can move on to the kicks and stuff. All right, so we already have the hi-hat MIDI down from the kit. So now we just got to add the kick and the claps. And I don't really want it to hit every single time, but just a decent rhythm. I think that might sound decent. And then I'm gonna pull this down. That might be too harsh. You know what? The kick is never too harsh. I'm gonna keep it, maybe turn it down. All right, so now I'm gonna just trickle in some of these like perks and stuff. might be too loud. Let's turn it down. And I just want to get these right. Let me see. I think that's good. I don't want them playing throughout the whole time. I don't want to get too much. So that's it. So now we're just gonna play the whole beat. The drums actually went pretty fast this time. And I actually might transpose this beat a little bit because I want the bass to sound a little bit deeper. So let's play it. You see how that one little sound makes it sound like a hook? But I'm gonna transpose this. Let's go down 3. I want to see what it sounds like. All right, I'm not really sure which one I like. I might just put the original, but that's it for this video. Again, if you guys want to cop the kit, the links will be in the description and comment section, so you can go get it there. But that's gonna be all. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.